A woman in her 20s, defying all odds, steps onto a Broadway stage after starting dance training way later than anyone thought possible. Fast forward, she's choreographing for Whitney Houston, then stealing scenes as a tough medical examiner on CSI Miami, and finally embodying one of TV's most manipulative moms on Scandal. Who is this powerhouse? Khandi Alexander, the versatile talent who's danced, acted, and captivated millions. If you've ever wondered how someone reinvents themselves multiple times and comes out on top, stick around. This is her incredible journey, packed with twists, triumphs, and behind-the-scenes secrets. Hey everyone, where we uncover the real stories behind your favorite stars. Today, we're talking about Khandi Alexander, a name that might ring a bell from your binge-watching sessions of CSI, Miami, or Scandal. But trust me, her story is so much more than just those iconic roles. Born on September 4, 1957 in Jacksonville, Florida, Khandi, full name Harriet Renee Alexander, grew up in a middle-class family and was raised in New York City. She didn't dream of spotlights as a kid. In fact, her path to fame started almost by accident. We're going to break it down from her early days to her latest triumphs, with fun facts and engaging tidbits to keep you glued to the screen. 1950s. Bustling streets, big dreams, and a young Khandi navigating life in Queens. Raised by her parents, Alphonse, who worked in construction, and her mother, a school teacher, Khandi had a pretty normal upbringing. No early signs of stardom here. She was more focused on school than stages. But everything changed when she enrolled at Queensborough Community College. To fulfill a physical education requirement, she signed up for a dance class, and boom, it was love at first step. Her teacher saw something special in her and pushed her hard, even though most dancers start training as kids. Khandi was in her early 20s, which many thought was too old to begin professionally. But she didn't listen to the naysayers. She dove headfirst into the world of dance, honing her skills with relentless determination. By the early 1980s, she was making waves on Broadway. Her first big break? A role as Susie in the play Period of Adjustment from 1980 to 1981. That was just the warm-up. Then came Dreamgirls in 1981, the smash hit musical inspired by groups like the Supremes, choreographed by the legendary Michael Bennett of A Chorus Line fame. Khandi played Charlene in the original Broadway run, dancing through jazz, R&B, soul, and disco numbers. The show ran for over 1,500 performances and snagged 6 Tony Awards. Can you imagine the energy on that stage? Khandi was right in the thick of it, proving that passion beats age every time. But Broadway wasn't enough for her. She expanded her talents into choreography. And in 1989, fate struck at the American Music Awards. Backstage, she met pop sensation Whitney Houston, and just like that, Khandi became her choreographer for the world tour from 1988 to 1992. Think about it, creating moves for hits like I Wanna Dance with Somebody and performing in front of massive crowds. It was a dream gig that put her on the global map. Khandi once reflected on this period, saying it was the peak of her dance career, but little did she know, an injury would pivot her life in a whole new direction. Around the early 1990s, Khandi faced a dancer's worst nightmare, a serious knee injury that forced her to step back from the high-impact world of professional dance. But instead of giving up, she reinvented herself. She turned to acting, drawing on her stage presence and charisma. Her first foray? Small roles that showcased her versatility. In 1985, she even appeared as a dancer in the film adaptation of A Chorus Line. By 1993, she was landing meatier parts in films that tackled gritty, real-life stories. Take Menace II Society, where she played Karen Lawson, a strong-willed character in a tale of urban struggle. That same year, she portrayed Darlene in What's Love Got to Do with It, the biopic about Tina Turner, a role that hit close to home given her own dance background. She also popped up in Poetic Justice as Simone, sharing the screen with Janet Jackson and Tupac Shakur. And let's not forget CB4, a comedy where she played Sissy, bringing humor to the hip-hop parody. These early film roles were crucial. They showed Hollywood that Khandi could handle drama, comedy, and everything in between. But television was where she really started to shine. In 1995, she joined the cast of the sitcom News Radio as Catherine Duke, a sharp-tongued anchor who brought wit and edge to the show. She was a series regular from 1995 to 1998, earning laughs and fans alongside stars like Dave Foley and Phil Hartman. Fun fact, Khandi's character was known for her no-nonsense attitude, which mirrored her real-life resilience. Around the same time, she took on a recurring role in the medical drama ER as Jackie Robbins, the sister of Dr. Peter Benton, from 1995 to 2001. This part allowed her to explore deeper emotional layers, dealing with family dynamics and personal struggles. Khandi made guest appearances on other hits too, like Law & Order, Special Victims Unit, NYPD Blue, and Third Watch. Each role built her reputation as a reliable, talented actress who could elevate any script. If there's one role that skyrocketed Khandi to fame, it's Dr. Alex Woods on CSI Miami. From 2002 to 2009, she played the compassionate medical examiner in 145 episodes. Dr. Woods wasn't your typical forensic expert. She talked to the dead bodies, calling them baby and treating them with humanity, which added a unique warmth to the gritty crime show. Fans loved her chemistry with David Caruso's Horatio Caine, and her catchphrases became iconic. Khandi brought depth to the character, drawing from her own experiences to make Alex feel real and relatable. Behind the scenes, Khandi has shared that playing a doctor required her to learn medical jargon and procedures, but she nailed it, earning praise for her authenticity. The role wasn't without challenges, long hours on set in Miami's heat, but it paid off. CSI. Miami was a massive hit, and Khandi's performance helped make it one of the most watched procedurals of the 2000s. But Khandi didn't stop there. In 2000, she starred in the Emmy-winning HBO miniseries The Corner as Fran Boyd, a drug-addicted mother in Baltimore's inner city. This raw, powerful performance showcased her range, earning critical acclaim and proving she could handle intense, dramatic material. It was a turning point, leading to more HBO collaborations. Fast forward to 2010, and Khandi joined the cast of HBO's Treme, a series set in post-Katrina New Orleans. She played LaDonna Batiste Williams, a bar owner fighting to rebuild her life amid chaos. Over 36 episodes from 2010 to 2013, Khandi delivered a nuanced performance, blending strength, vulnerability, and humor. Critics raved about her portrayal, noting how she captured the resilience of New Orleans' spirit. Khandi has spoken fondly of the show, praising HBO for its high-quality storytelling and brilliant executives. Then came Scandal in 2013, where she embodied Maya Lewis, aka Maya Pope, the manipulative mother of Olivia Pope. Appearing in 20 episodes through 2018, Khandi's character was a whirlwind of secrets and schemes, a far cry from her warmer roles. Her performance earned a Primetime Emmy nomination for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Drama Series, highlighting her ability to play complex villains with flair. Fans still buzz about those intense family confrontations. Khandi also ventured back to film with standout roles like the interrogator in Patriots Day, 2016, opposite Mark Wahlberg, depicting the Boston Marathon bombing aftermath. In 2018, she played Toni Morrison in the dystopian Fahrenheit 451. More recently, she appeared in SEAL Team as Ambassador Nicole Marsden in 2019. Her filmography is a testament to her versatility, from comedies like There's Something About Mary, 1998, as Joni, to thrillers like Dark Blue, 2002. Away from the cameras, Khandi keeps things private, focusing on her craft rather than tabloid drama. She's never married publicly and has no children mentioned in records, preferring to let her work speak for itself. But here's where it gets fun. Some lesser-known facts to keep you engaged. Khandi choreographed for Whitney Houston during her peak fame, creating dances that millions saw worldwide. Khandi choreographed for Whitney Houston during her peak fame, creating dances that millions saw worldwide. Before acting, she starred in Broadway hits like Chicago and Bob Fosse's Dancin'. Her legacy? Khandi Alexander is an inspiration for late bloomers and Black actresses breaking barriers. She's shown that it's never too late to pivot, and her career, spanning dance, TV, and film, proves talent and grit win out. With over 40 years in entertainment, she's amassed a net worth estimated in the millions, but it's her impact on storytelling that endures. There you have it, the full biography of Khandi Alexander, from accidental dancer to TV icon. Her story reminds us that reinvention is key to success. If this video hooked you, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into celeb lives. What star should I cover next? Comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.